Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Wednesday morning, August, wait, cow, August 19th, 2020. Whew, barely remembered I had today off. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, sharp. It is my day off. I work 2 days tomorrow and Thursday, and so I am getting out of the house and getting out of the heat. I'm currently on my way to go take some meager provisions for my guys. I haven't seen them in quite a spell, especially since all this stuff had been going on. I do want to clarify something. Yes, the house does have air conditioning. No, this is not the landlord, and I don't think the landlord, well, no, because I haven't spoken to the landlord about this. And it's not my responsibility to do so. In the lease, and any lease that you have of a rental, common is that if something breaks within your confines of your dwelling, you need to report. You have like 12 or 24 hours. I don't know what honestly, I just know that, I know just from common sense, at least within 24 hours, 12 to 24 hours. If it's in the daytime, come on, 12 hours at least. If it's at nighttime, well then yeah, maybe 12 to 24, depending on if it's the weekend also, whatever. That also pays a difference. And then a commonality is that common sense also, and it's I believe it's usually in most contracts, that if you have to pay for something out of your own pocket in emergency cases, you submit and you go and get reimbursed or whatever, maybe reduction in rent. I don't know, whatever the case is. Back in the 70s and 80s, it was a lot, things were a lot easier. But, and this is all her doing, so it's up to her to notify the landlord. 3 times she had asked me, well, what do you think? And I know that she was egging me on to go look, but I don't fall for that. It's like, well, I don't know this house other than the inside. I don't know the outside. I don't know what it looks like. Well, and then she was making these excuses. There's a red light and a switch, and I pushed everything. It's like, okay, well, see, first to me that it says to me that she's never rented anything under her name in her life, because you would just know, even from your first experience. Most young people realize this from their first experience, and they carry it on. Even the first apartment, blah, blah. Oh, I had to do this, I had to do that, I learned this. But obviously this person hasn't rented because, again, you should have notified the property manager. Nothing. She still hasn't. She had spoken with my other housemate. I think he went out to go look. He said something he was upset. And then she went into her room and she was mumbling. And then he went back out. And he came back in, kind of angrily closed the door. And he and I have already been speaking. Something about, if something was kind of like said earlier, something, she just goofed. She just totally messed up. This is all on her doing. So she's waited over a week to let us know. And we were kind of in the assumption that she was just being a jerk about it, withholding the air conditioning. But now it makes sense to me from everything that I was hearing, her rantings. Oh, they're going to the bathrooms, they're not flushing the toilets, ergo her guests, her house guests were not flushing the facilities. It's all dirty and everything. Again, her guests, her volume of traffic and overnight guests and everything is just, it's phenomenal. If you're from Pasadena or this area, it's like, it would be like living at the Centennial over here, the homeless uh, shelter. It's maddening. You know, people come and going, and all sorts of ill dealings and wrongdoings and stuff. It's just hard. You know, it's hard to concentrate, and because of that, it makes things more expensive. I actually had to go buy a security camera online on Amazon, something that I can keep an eye on in my room, that's got a motion detector, that can record time lapse and everything and notify me on my cell phone, you know. And luckily, you know, it was on an Amazon, so thank you, you know who. And it was very inexpensive, thank goodness. These a lot of these smart electronic budget dictated items are fantastic, and I got one for like $25, so it's pretty cool. I got it in the mail yesterday. Kind of nervous also about receiving packages now, but I always know, because Amazon always notifies me, and they always take a picture and, you know, lets me know exactly what time and where and what the condition. So I really like that. I think that's great. Thank goodness for some reliable trust, you know. So, and actually I was looking at it last night, and I opened it up, and I kind of wanted to do a product review, but so far with going through the app and the functionality, I have to go, I got to go get an SD card for it, but it's fantastic. And once I play with it a little bit more and do whatever, I'll actually do a product review. I'm very content. I actually came across this on YouTube from a couple of other tech shows, and budget-friendly electronic security cam. It's just fantastic. So I was very curious. I went to the website, checked it out on Amazon. They sell their products on Amazon, and they have a great range of products also. So kind of also looking into one of those, but further down the road. But I had to, you know, buy a security cam, just in avoidance, you know, or at least I'll be able to notify, you know. And I mean, there's only 2 ways well, 3 ways, 7 ways. I don't know. There's just, I hate having to do this, you know. I feel like I live in San Fernando Valley on Sepulveda Boulevard, spending $280 in this hotel or motel converted apartment unit right on Sepulveda Boulevard. For those of you from Southern California in the Valley, you know what I'm talking about. All those apartments, move in real cheap, $250. Notice all those wrought iron bars? There's a reason. There's a reason. You're literally taking whatever you have in your house, in your domicile, you're putting it on the roulette wheel, literally. Yeah, it's high crime rate there, and I just don't feel but given the situation of everything, the homeless, the pandemic, the no evictions, and I understand, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see her thrown back out. She's just not suited for this household, and definitely not for this neighborhood. I also feel sorry, aside from the dog, I really, really feel sorry for this neighborhood. They've been sucked into this, and it's embarrassing, I feel, because this is a really great neighborhood. This is a really, really nice, quiet neighborhood. So for them to see this, even this morning, you know, she's sitting out there and yelling at the dog. She actually locked herself out. I was already up 5 o'clock in the morning. This is too hot. It's like already 93 degrees in my room. That's with the window open and 2 fans on, 1 small desk fan in the window. It's all I can get on the little ledge of the window. And I hear, "Charles, can you let me in? I locked myself out the front." Are you serious? It's 5:43 in the morning and you locked yourself out the front door? So I went out and opened the back door, and this lady is a wreck. For a 60-year-old, this lady has not learned one single thing, I'm afraid. I kind of see, maybe have a peek in through the window of maybe how she ended up where she ended up, because it's very habitual and it dominates her life. That's like the two things that she only thinks about in her life: the chemical assistance. It's not, and honestly, it's not that. I've seen other people that can handle it, but the fact that it's affecting us, the two other people that work, you know, that are still trying to make something, some sense, and him, you know, he's got his son over, and you know, he told me, he's like, yeah, you know, I had my kid as, I felt bad. We'll see. All right, I gotta go talk to the boys. I'll be back. Memorial Park. I slept here for a spell. I don't know if you can see. I slept here for a bit, and a few times thereafter in this park, especially up on the bench shell. And my main spot was just beyond those palm trees. The worst part about it, the stupid sprinklers. Wow, it's really hot. I haven't checked, but it is darn hot. I'm almost close to my boys. There's the Pasadena Library. Oh, I think I see one of my boys over there. This used to be home for like 5 years. I know. Yeah, I was homeless. Just leaving, visiting with my friends. Having a good chat. It's really getting warm. Can't really, I don't know if you can really see, but the lighting is very, very subdued. Around here in California, definitely, it's kind of yellow, dingy, because of all the smoke from all the fires. It's like an old fashioned 1970 yellow condensed bulb, or when your headlights turn yellow for the older cars. It's kind of has that luminescence. My one friend's basically been getting, well, as he says, he's been getting messed around, screwed around. The ball was dropped on his case, and basically, from what he was told, it's gonna be 5-6 months. The person that was on his case, the social worker, I guess, dropped the ball, and apparently there was some preference for other people. Basically, he was also told if he wasn't sexually abused or traumatized, that right now he wouldn't be a candidate. So I don't know. I know, and I have heard that there are people that are being very, very biased in this program, and I was very, very fearful that something like this happened. I mean, it's not unheard of. It really isn't unheard of. But apparently with him, yes, especially when other people that we know, especially that I know, have already been and continue, one other person, to get off the street in spite of what this person is saying, that it's not possible, it can't happen, yet 1 and 2 more other people leave. And I guess it's not surprising given the situation of our society and everything that's going on. I guess focus is given on preference, and I don't know. But yeah, he should have been long gone with my other friends, and yeah, in society, it's like a really, really bad divorce. The left and the right are arguing while the regular citizens, especially homeless folks or people of meager financial lives, are having to suffer throughout all this. While the parents, mom and dad, left and right, argue this out in court. Once court is done and said, November 3rd, then we'll talk about visitation. I don't know, man. This is upsetting me. There's no reason why my friend should be. I guess because he's got no mental issues. They're focusing. I don't know. It sucks. All right. Still got more stuff to do. I'm on my way to the 99 cent store. Let's see, we need a couple extension cords. That building right there, a few months ago, I want to say 3, maybe 4, not very long ago. For this area, mind you, this is very blue collar, what I would call blue collar back in the day. Maybe lower on the financial end, but sold, I believe, for a record over $10 million. The rent is outrageous for this area, and the 99 cent store property that they are talking and proposing, it looks like it's going to happen, is the one store that the whole community really relies on, and they want to put in 200 room plus, I guess, building with a little bit of mixed retail and business. Yeah, that's cuckoo. All right, well, here's another development. More, I wouldn't be surprised, mixed. Looks like the garage down there. The trio, those are about, I want to say 10 years old. These right here, Andalusia, they are about 3 years old. They're rather nice. So is a trio, but these are the newest ones. All right. Whew. Little shade on the street. Goodness. Yeah, these are nice. I mean, granted, they're all nice. It's just, it's just that they're not affordable, I don't have $3,000 to spend a month. If I had $3,000 on rent, I'd be using that for mortgage, honestly. I think, oh yeah, here's Dronan's bookstore. Let's go down this way. Pretty cool, huh? Pasadena's filled with a lot of these cool little areas. His bookstore. And it leads out to Colorado. And over on my right is the Lamel movie theater that's showcases actually a lot of indies. A lot of good indies actually. The Author Walk of Fame. Cool, huh? It's hot, but honestly it's not that bad. Well, I can say that because I'm not in my room. I bet that by the time I get back to my room, it'll definitely be at least 100. I'm guessing at least 101. How about that? What time is it? Let's see. About 11:42. I got 11:42. So we'll see when I get home. I will put that last bit in the video before I do my editing. 101. I'm gonna call it 101 in my room. Oh, there is a nice breeze though. Oh yeah. Oh, that breeze feels sexy. Whew. Wish I can get that in my room. All right. Next to Target, I need an SD card for the camera. Oh, all right, my friends. I'm almost done. Yeah, it's getting warm. Oh my goodness. Ooh. That looks good. I haven't been here in a long time. Go China. They have some really good, today's Wednesday, chicken broccoli. Good eatery. $7.50 for lunch special. And it's generous. Good lunch. My place where I used to go, well, the ex and I used to go there was Golden China in South Pasadena. When we were homeless, we came across that little place, and for about $5.50 we had a complete lunch and leftovers, and it was wonderful. All right, I'm headed to the grocery store, and that should do it for me. So you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Ooh, hold down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button, tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on, and It's my day off. So much to do. I know I'm not gonna finish it, but I got my SD card for the security camera, and I think I'll be very happy, and I'll wait after a few days. I'll give it about a week, and then I'll do a review on it. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys will be content. Wow. Actually, I think it'll be my first product review. Kind of cool. All right, folks. Comments, good or bad, please post below. And one last part. When we get into the room, we'll see how hot it is. All right. All right, you folks. Be nice. Stay safe. Stay smart. I love you. Bye. All right, let's see. Nope. 96. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.